said it right. I don't work in OB.
I didn't say that. I just said you lied to her.
I said, what did I tell you? I said I work in OB?
No, you said I'm an OB.
I'm in OB.
I'm in OB.
He thought I said A-N. I said I-N. I'm in OB.
Smooth.
I'm in OB.
Oh, so you're saying it like I'm in this department.
I'm in OB.
Switched
He
N
said,
to N. That's actually slick as hell.
Yeah.
if that's what I did.
Motherfucker, I was sitting here.
I said, I'm in OB. I'm in OB.
No, Chris.
Bro, I said I'm in OB.
Okay, all right.
Okay, y'all tripping.
Hey, listen, I love it. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk it into existence sometimes. You
I
gotta
don't want to be.
dream.
I don't want. No, I
You
don't
don't
want to
wanna-
be an OBGYN.
You don't? You wouldn't want to.
I'm a comic. I'm a comedian.
There you go. But I mean, to finance the dream.
And that's what I'd use it to
Unless
finance
you
the
win the
dream.
lottery again.
Oh yeah.
Ladies, he's out here. Chris Sneed is in the building. You know what I'm saying? His kids is almost grown. He only got one still in the house. The rest of the kids is grown, so he out in these streets too.
Yep.
He out in these
24, 20, and 8.
There you go. And he work in the hospital, so you know he's safe somewhat. And if he ain't safe,
8 what?
My daughter, 8 years old.
I thought you meant 8 kids. I was like,
that would
that's-
be crazy.
That would have been
That's
wicked.
a wild advertisement.
That is.
You would
You know
That's
what?
wicked.
People these
was trying
days
to help.
aren't having kids the same way they were.
That's like an old school thing.
Yeah, having multiple, like 5,
Five
6,
is-
7.
I feel like
That's out.
farmers do that, right? For more hands
yeah. That's free. and
or
free
more
babysitting.
people to work.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a Southern thing, though. A lot of people are in the South.
Southern,
Yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Midwest too. You got like, places like Kansas and I was
Yep.
like, yeah.
My
like,
mom from Mississippi. Her mama had 11.
I'm from
Your
LA,
grandma?
and living is so crazy out here. I never really knew that many people with like crazy amounts of kids.
Yeah.
That was always people from the South, Midwest, and stuff like that.
You
Even
got
New York.
kids?
I don't know any. No, I have no kids.
Oh.
Nah, he been very, very careful. There's been a couple that tried to get him.
It's to the point
couldn't do
where
it.
But couldn't do it. He put on 2 condoms.
it's to the point where I feel like I'm missing out on this whole sex thing, because I've been so rubbered up.
Dang, no
But
raw at all?
I'm just saying, like, listening to niggas like this, niggas just like talking about going raw and how fun it is.
Hey, wait, who does that?
I don't know. I work in
You
OB.
got a vasectomy to specifically go raw.
Yeah, and my partner. I ain't just out here just throwing the dick for all the catch.
I never said that. You
I know,
felt
but
that.
Because it can be perceived like that.
It can.
It can't be. He was like, yeah, I feel like
just
I'm missing out.
saying,
Niggas out here going raw. And I was like, hold.
Comics and niggas in
I
entertainment
work in vasectomies
specifically.
too.
Oh, yeah?
I
Have
work
you
in-
done one on yourself?
No, I don't need one.
Have you done one, period?
I did. I did a few vasectomies.
He was in the room. He
Like you snipped, you had the scissors?
Nope, checked them in.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I said I worked in vasectomies.
No,
I didn't say
No,
it.
you said you did a couple vasectomies.
Yeah.
That's where the line. Chris, that's where you need to edit.
Chris don't do nothing but lie all day, y'all. This is
You
what I've
got
been
away with the other one. This one don't make sense.
I've been his friend for over 10 years. Man, it's probably been about close to 15 now.
Probably been 15.
Because me, you, and London all met around the same time.
Yeah, 15 years.
15 years this man has been a professional liar to me.
Damn.
And I respect it.
Name
'cause
5 lies.
Okay.
How
You
do
said
you
you were
remember
OB. You said you were OB.
Damn, this was just today.
Yeah. You said you done.
You got 2 from
You
today.
said you worked in vasectomies. You said you done a couple. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
the same lie.
That's
It might
3.
sound like a lie.
That's 3.
But it's how I say it.
No,
Okay.
that's where you need to edit.
It-
I've done a couple vasectomies. You got away with it last time by saying I'm in this field.
Yeah.
You said you
Done.
did the vasectomies.
Yeah, because we
checking
specifically
in.
asked you did them. You said I did a couple.
No, that's when he said I checked them in.
Oh no.
I'll give him that.
No, okay,
Don't try to jump on.
No,
You
no.
still lied.
no.
Patrick's right. That's what I said. I checked them in.
No, you're clinging on to life right now.
Bro.
You said a couple.
Okay, I'll
You
give you
said,
those
well.
3. I'll give you those 3.
Right.
Name 2
I'll
more
give
lies.
you
I
those
told you.
3.
Well, first
is
of all,
crazy.
you gave me 3 today in less than 10 minutes. Do you think it's hard to find 5, Chris? Do you remember all the shows we've done together?
I remember all the
church?
shows.
The
Okay,
we
what I
did
do
at-
at the church?
Huh?
How did I did, first of all, don't bring up a church show and say I lied at the church.
You,
What did I say at the
Chris,
church that was a
Chris,
lie?
Chris,
What did I say at the church that was a lie to you?
You told one of the ladies that you had a hospital named after you.
That's a lie you could look up immediately.
I said I had a hospital name. See, you probably took it out of context. I don't think I said I had a hospital named after me.
Context is
a-
important with
context
this
is
because he
important.
dances around how he says it. You didn't really dance around the vasectomy one. You just straight up said I have performed them.
Yeah. You said a couple of them, and then it's like you did the vasectomy. He was like, no, I checked them in.
Y'all don't know what perform means. Y'all don't know what perform means. So y'all don't work. So in a hospital field, when a receptionist says they perform something, a performance can be the patient coming up, hello, making them feel comfortable.
Sure.
Right? And then you taking all their paperwork, you take their Kaiser card, and you professionally
Let me ask you
check
something.
them in.
How many people major in that in college?
In receptionist?
I major in receptionist.
You might not have to go to school for it.
So then how is it part of the performance?
Hold on, but you have to do something for it. Don't think anybody can just jump into the receptionist game, Patrick.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
not,
so.
Don't do
No,
it.
no,
You
I'm
can't
not
just
saying
jump
it's
in.
not a skill.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It's
saying
a couple
if you
hours of training
include
for
it,
sure.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
include it, it's a couple hours.
A couple hours of training.
It's a couple.
If you include it in the performance, it has to be part of the medical school too.
Yeah, you gotta scrub down. You gotta have your scrubs on, scrub down, get clean.
You wear
Right?
scrubs?
I do. I wear a top.
No, I'm saying, do they require you to wear scrubs?
They don't require it, but if you wear a scrub,
Then
it has
it's
to
not
be
part of the
It
performance.
has to be a certain color because they don't want you to look like the doctors.
Then they're
And the
then they're
nurses.
acknowledging that you're
So
not part of the performance.
The nurses and the doctors who actually perform.
They want you to dress different from them.
Got you.
They don't want to confuse the
Because
patients.
they
makes
actually
sense.
do the performing.
But don't think you don't have to have a skill to do what I do.
Yeah. Critical thinking, problem solving,
Those are important.
hand placement on the keyboard.
And you got to type a certain amount of words too.
You got to type a
Here's the
certain amount of
thing.
words too.
When you go to a concert, would you listen to the parking attendant talk about the show they put on?
Did you just try to put me in the same?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I saw Beyonce last night perform.
Flex.
But I also I interacted with the parking the person to drop my car.
Get
off.
inside first. What did you do when you got inside the building?
But if
I'm inside the building.
Wait. I see where you're going with
I'm
this.
not in the parking lot. I'm inside the building.
Right, but if I Ubered, I would have never met him.
Patrick, give me an example of someone. You got to compare me to someone inside of the concert.
Okay, for sure.
In
The
the
dude who
parking
checked
lot.
the person who scans the ticket.
Get a little closer.
But no, I think that's appropriate.
I think that makes sense.
Because
You
that's the
said
first
checking in.
threshold. That's the first threshold of interest. Going to the person and say, okay, yeah, you're supposed to be 2 aisles down, right? That's the first threshold. That's
Okay.
you, right? Yeah, you're in the right place. Fill out this form. Somebody call you shortly. Basically the same thing.
And how important is that? Because if you're not in the right section, guess what? You can be put out.
I'm not saying it's not important. I think it's super important.
I don't think you'll get put out if you
might not-
actually have an actual ticket and you're just in the wrong section and it wasn't done deliberately. I think
I'm
that
just
they'll
saying,
encourage
none
you.
of those
create
people-
a conflict with someone else.
None
if
of
you're
those
in that
people can
section.
say, "Damn, my vocals were a little off during that performance." They weren't in the performance.
I get okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We can roll with that.
But they were important for me to get to the performance.
They were integral.
Do you know how important scanning a ticket is?
Super.
Because
I never said it wasn't important. I was just saying it's not the
Because
performance.
if they don't scan your ticket, you can't get.
Did that person sweat at all?
They did. No, they didn't sweat.
Because everyone I saw performing was sweating.
Yeah.
I can give you hell before scanning your ticket. And guess what? That concert could be going on. You can miss some important shit.
You could.
You can miss some shit.
could.
It's the same thing. What if I don't check you in? What if I forgot to check you in and you're waiting in that room and you're pregnant and you having contractions? Oh, I didn't even check you.
But you
in.
just made yourself a
How often in
nuisance.
between? Like 5 minutes in between the contractions?
I say about 3 to 5.
But now you're just
wow.
ruining
She
the
almost
experience.
dilated.
Yeah,
She's dilated.
Yeah.
She's at 38
But
weeks.
here's the thing, though. Even being that, they're not going to let you wear what Beyonce wear because they don't want to get people confused on who's performing.
if you had on what Beyonce was wearing,
Yeah.
or even the backup dancers,
Yeah.
I would be insanely confused.
yeah, if you were checking people and you got the little scanner thing and you like,
You had a
"Can
cowboy
you
hat?"
take my breath? It's only just my breath.
You had tassels and a
It's
cowboy
only
hat?
just my breath. And it's come on, you guys come out. Can you catch my-
At some point, they'd be like, "Check me in."
That would be wild, right? 'Cause
that
I'm like,
looks
oh shit,
stupid.
they got the people in the aisle performing too, right?
Now the
That's
actual
true.
performance is getting in the way of the one thing you had to do. You know,
Right.
now it's just like,
because
just
you're not
check me
scanning,
in,
you're
bro.
too busy trying to worry about the choreo. You know what I'm saying?
But are they still important?
We never said they weren't important.
They weren't important.
So they are important.
we're just
Are
saying,
they important?
We're just saying
I
the
kept
difference
saying
between
that they were
the
important.
scanner and the performer, right, is very relevant. That's all we were saying.
So to prove this point, the
You don't do
receptionist and-
vasectomies, is what we're saying. What we are
I can
saying
give you
is
that.
that you do not do vasectomies.
Now is when you relent.
Now I get it.
We had to make you Beyonce for you to realize this.
I understand now. Okay. Oh, you guys won. I don't do vasectomy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all we wanted.
I'm Tahir Moore.
Patrick Cloud.
And welcome back to another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary. We got a very
Hey.
special guest on here. As I said earlier, my friend probably for over 15 years right now. Amazing comedian, content creator, father, Playboy Casanova, if you will. You know what I'm saying? LA native. In these streets, man, certified funny, certified great energy, and just a absolute joy to be around. Make some noise right now. Help me welcome to the show, Mr. Chris Sneed.
Thank you. That was a lovely intro too.
Thank you, man. Well deserved, brother.
Thank you, man. And Patrick, thank you
Of course,
for
man.
being late.
I don't want. I was late. I apologize. But I didn't want that opening conversation to take away from anything that you be doing.
Yeah.
Because you do stuff.
You do stuff.
It's just when you talk about doing vasectomies and stuff.
That's
And saying that you're OB.
But you do
I'm
stuff.
in OB.
Nope, we're not gonna
You
go back.
still
We're
do
gonna-
stuff.
Yeah, you do. And you're gearing up for something very big that you're about to do. You're actually wearing a shirt that's promo. I
Yes.
saw that you got sponsorship for this.
Let's go.
This endeavor. You're doing it at a theater, and you're mostly coming out of pocket for it out of yourself. This is what
Hell
This is
yeah.
what financing a dream looks like. This is what
Hell yeah.
holding tight looks like. This is what walking with faith and ensuring longevity looks like. And you've definitely done that, man. So tell us a little bit about what you got coming up.
Man, June 26th.
Thank y'all so much for watching. That's been another episode.
It's a short episode.
He got too comfortable. I had to shake it up a little bit.
It was too positive for Tahir.
I got to June, and that was it.
You should
And it was
have
over.
noticed.
Yeah, I
You
should
should have
have.
noticed it was too positive.
I know that was, and then I shook his hand. I thought the intro was amazing.
He was really stacking
and
it.
I should have said, "This is
I
not,
was laying it
this is
on
not
thick.
really my real friend. He's never been that
Put
positive."
buttercream on top of whipped cream on top of that goddamn cake.
That was
I figured it was because we were so rough on you in
Yes.
the beginning.
Yes.
I thought he was just making up for it, but no.
no, he
I don't
wasn't.
think we were rough. I
No.
think it was appropriate. I think it was appropriate.
You said some things.
I think it was rough, and I said some things, and these guys misinterpreted what I said because it's not what you say. I want people to remember this. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Stop telling people you,
that's
you
what
work
liar-
at
that's how
Planned
liars
Parenthood.
talk.
Okay. You dropped off some supplies to a Planned Parenthood, got a free T-shirt. Now you on the weekends telling me that you work at Planned Parenthood. I know there's got to be a conflict of interest with Kaiser. I need you to pick a side to play on to stay on.
Do you know how many people that I see at that hospital? June 26th, 7 p.m. I'm shooting my. I said, "Fuck what I'm about to say." Let me just get this
get
off.
into that. That's
It was
all.
a prep.
And
but
thank you
let's
for that
do it.
intro to hear that. The intro was nice. And you said, "What I got coming up?"
You got a very amazing special.
I have an amazing special. An amazing
You want to try
special.
that again?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you better not say that on us.
Oh my God.
I passed a little bit of my tongue to him. Pause.
Whoa,
That's crazy.
No pause.
whoa! I
You got-
passed
you
a
just
little
said-
of my tongue to him.
Because they call it Tahir tongue when you fumble like that.
It's not what
And
you
you
say; it's
caught
how
it.
you say it.
You caught
We
it.
just went over this. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Why can't we just say things
He
the
threw
way
some tongue.
they come to it? Why do we have to be so critical on how things come out because of the sexual nature?
Niggas are
of
scared of looking gay for 2 seconds.
That's what
It
it is.
really is so crazy. Like you don't even want to catch eyes or something. This
It's
is my
not even-
homeboy, but if I catch eyes with him, it's weird, right? If I catch eyes with you and I'm like, what's
See,
up?
even
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
gonna
too
turn
long.
away. That was too
even
long.
that was
That
too
was a
long.
little bit too
Example
long.
was
What's
too
up,
long.
man?
What's up?
But this is how people are supposed to talk.
Right, it is.
When you talk to somebody down
Oh,
can you put your,
shit.
why you gotta do your
That
lip
was
like that?
wild.
That's wild.
That was wild.
Why your lip have to do that?
He
My
bit his
was a little
lip.
dry.
You bit your lip.
It was a little dry.
Whoa, wait.
All right, let's try it again.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Don't
Three.
try it again.
Look, Pat,
He
you
already-
look too. Pat,
he
both of
already
y'all-
set the bar.
Pat, look, both of y'all look. 3, 2, 1. All right. go
What's
ahead.
up, bro? Everything good?
Hey, man, I can't complain.
Man, I appreciate you having me, dog.
I appreciate
yes,
you
sir.
coming, bro.
Yep.
See?
See why?
Fire, bro.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
This is why niggas
Why you-
pause.
What?
Why is he looking like that?
What am I doing? I'm
Look at
being
your-
attentive.
But you hadn't blinked that many times since
It's
I got
something
here.
in my eye. I'm just trying to.
Can
make
you
it-
rub it? Can you
My
do
hands
something?
ain't clean, bro. You want to blow in it?
Blow in it.
I'm watching through the camera and
blow?
it's still uncomfortable.
I can't blow
Pat, what's
anything.
it, Pat?
Nope. I see what you're doing. I got better than peripheral. I got a
This
camera.
How did that look? Pat?
Why is it?
Hey, man.
Why is it so weird, bro?
Because we don't do that.
Why?
It's making it weirder.
Why?
What? Tahir, you can't.
Why? You're my friend.
That's-
15 years. Why I can't do boop?
Because why?
Because why?
What does my nose have to do with anything?
Something on your face.
What can I get it?
I got you. Can't.
Why
You ain't got
can't
eyes
tell
on your
me?
face. You ain't got eyes.
Tell me where it is. Point.
I got it here.
I
If I'm
can
a
do
point,
it.
I might as well do
Here,
this.
I can do
If
it.
I'm a point, I might as well do this.
Patrick, see,
That's
You
why
should have never
That's why Pat be
fed
sitting way
into
over there.
this. You should
that
have
why
never
you-
fed into. Well, I mean, you're a guest. You have to sit in between us, but you feeding into this was your first mistake and only mistake.
But see, I don't know the get down on this podcast. I didn't.
You don't need to know the
came
get down.
Talk about my special.
That's what I thought I was gonna do. He rubbed me. He touched my nose.
You should
I
have
was
just
trying to get
you
something
should've just
off
talked
you,
about
bro.
your special.
I'm a good friend. A lot of people wouldn't do that. Let you walk around with boogers in your nose. And
A lot of
stuff. I
people
say,
wouldn't do it. They just tell you.
all right. I'm a person about action.
Hey man, talk about what you got going on.
Special.
I'm
Let us know.
scared.
26.
Okay,
Let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the camera.
There you go.
I don't want to look at you.
Go ahead.
June 26th, I'm filming my stand-up special titled "I Need Urgent Care,"
Never seen your hand bend that far.
and I feel like I need urgent care. And the closer he gets to me,
I'm listening. I'm attentive.
you are
urgent.
attentive.
This is the care part.
You can see me over there. So June 26th, I'm at the Regent Theater, 7 p.m.
Solid.
filming my comedy stand-up special.
How long is it an hour or is it 30 minutes?
I'm doing a half hour, but I'm gonna do about 50 on stage for editing purposes.
But yeah, you just gotta have a little extra.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot that June 26th, 7 p.m. at the Regent Theater, and the tickets are available. The tickets are available on Ticketmaster, and if you work in healthcare, you could just type in pro. What was that? What was that gust of wind?
Whoa.
Is it something on me?
Yeah, you got it now. You just got a haircut.
And and if you go on Ticketmaster, you type in Chris Sneed.
That's fancy.
Yeah, and promo code is healthcare. You get a discount.
Pause.
What was he doing? What
Just
was
the
he
whole
doing?
just this whole segment.
Why would you? Why you get so close?
I was trying to be. I wanted to make sure I heard it. I'm gonna say it again at the end when we wrap up. So I want to make sure I got all the details together.
That's a great name. Urgent care.
Yeah, man. Urgent care. I like that.
Do you work in urgent
Thank
care
you.
though? Just
Yes.
circling back. Okay, for sure.
I do. I work in urgent care.
For sure.
I work
Okay.
in several departments. I work in urgent care.
I just wanted to bring it back.
OBGYN
You know what I'm saying?
and pediatrics.
For sure.
Children.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man.
They got me all over the place. So I got several practices.
shit. Goddamn.
Several
All right.
practices.
There it is. There it is.
Several practices.
Yeah. Somebody said Tahir gets his chin back and acts wild. First of all, you're not wrong.
Did you lose your chin?
Yeah, he did. I got a picture of his chin.
jawline right there, bro? You see that boy? You see that chin right there, boy? That's what a jawline looks like that.
Oh, that's crazy. We used to say you had no
dang.
neck.
I know. Look.
I got a picture of his neck too back then.
You very clearly have
What
a
we
neck
doing?
now.
Yeah, I got necklaces on. I'm wearing crew necks and stuff
Wow.
like that. I zip it up to the neck. I can put on a turtleneck or a mock neck.
Did you have did you catch up with your neck when you got it back? Like when y'all reunited, were y'all did y'all have a conversation?
He didn't leave on the best terms.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
So,
So,
we just
you
kinda
apologize,
we
basically.
fell into our rhythm. You know what I'm saying? He felt disrespected. He felt like I didn't take him seriously, and I didn't value him and I told him, I was like, you're right. I was more concerned about what was going down my throat than the upstandingness of my neck.
God.
You know what I mean? So I was
Jesus
like, I will commit to making sure that I'm more aware and conscious of the things going down my throat,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
To preserve the longevity of my neck. That's what I told him.
Clip it.
Nah,
Drop it
for
out of
what? Nah,
context.
don't make it. Nah, don't drop it out of context. I'm just talking about what I'm eating. Like what you putting in your body. You know,
For
the
sure.
more food you eat, the more you lose your neck. So that's what I was saying. Like what I'm putting in my body. I should have said like what I'm putting.
What you
Throat
put in
was
your
where
body.
you went
yeah,
wrong.
that's yeah.
What?
Throat was where you
Well,
went
where does
wrong.
it start at? When it goes into your body, it
you
starts
could have
in your
said
mouth.
that.
Right?
You could have said what I put into my body. That's
what I put into my
most people
body,
say.
yeah.
You could have
And
said
even
that.
I can't just be out here dilly-dallying, putting everything in my mouth and in my body.
That's
You putting everything in your mouth?
You consciously avoided the word throat that time. That's how I know you know.
Right.
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, if I say throw, I could when I say in my mouth, so I'm consciously aware of what I'm putting in my mouth. I can't be putting all
Still
this-
weird.
Why you can't just say your body, man?
Still weird.
It's
I mean,
food.
where's the interest for my body? My mouth, then my throat, right? And then it gets into my body. You work in medical. You should know this.
The throat
right?
doesn't process it.
What?
The throat does.
No.
The throat part isn't what changes your body.
But
so.
the throat gives it the interest. The
But
throat
that's
is the
how you
highway. It's the highway to Billy.
You saved that at the end.
He did say that.
That
He
was
saved it.
almost a train wreck. And I was like, okay, I like it.
This wild, man. This is my first time being on the show. I didn't know it was like this.
It's not normally like this. You know what I'm saying? But when I got my close friends, you know what I'm saying, I feel more comfortable to be a little bit. And also, I've been getting to a point where, like, bro, the amount of people that have been hating since I lost weight, like,
Hating?
yeah, bro. Like, is like, you know, there was the one person, I think, the one that I remember that verse started off was like, I'm happy for him and his newfound confidence, but it's kind of weird seeing him flex on this when he cheated. And it's like, I openly told people about the Ozempic.
What was the flex they were talking about though?
When I had put on clothes, I was doing like a get ready with me. And the dude was like,
Is that a flex?
he talking about flexing because I lost weight.
Right, but you're still gonna wear stuff.
Yeah, bro. The more I am, and I've always had like confidence and shit like that. But the older I get, like the less I am swayed about people's comments and the negativity. Because like you big, you fat, they're gonna talk shit about you. You lose weight, but you didn't do it the right way. They're gonna talk shit about it. Because that person was like, you flexing, but you cheated. Like, I'm like, motherfucker, if you won the lottery, are you gonna buy a house with that money, or you gonna keep working and then save up the money from your job and then buy the house with that? You gonna buy the house with
gonna
the
buy
money?
the house with the money.
Then shut the fuck
Are
up.
these people bigger than you?
Fuck. Oh, you talking about like size-wise?
Yeah.
Or like the,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always private accounts that do it.
Oh.
So it's just trolling. But
Well, then they know.
I'm just saying, like,
if
the
it's
more,
private, then I know
But it
they
happens.
know.
yeah, the more I get into it, the more I deal with this type of shit, the more I'm like, I don't really give a fuck what people think.
I mean,
What-
if you got surgery to get bionic legs, are you not gonna post yourself jumping?
or running or walking.
that makes a lot of sense.
Like nigga, that's why I did it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did it.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I did. And that's why
Awesome.
I'm so vocal about how I did it, because even though I did it with the Ozempic, if like we were talking about, without the discipline of the diet change and the running and the walking and the working out, like it wouldn't have been these drastic results.
Right.
So I don't care, and I would do it again. I would absolutely do it again.
They gonna hate, man. They hate on me at the hospital, bro.
But that's because
mean,
you
we
be in the
kinda
wrong
hated on
section.
you
Yeah,
today.
you be in the
Y'all
wrong
did.
department. You be in the wrong departments.
The appointment clerks, the one who makes the appointments, they hate on me all the time.
Wait, you don't make the appointments?
Nope. They do the hard work. They check in with me. They don't ever see them.
I thought, okay, so wait, what did you
person-
just be like, oh, you're here now. Write your name down.
I don't just be like.
I didn't mean to say just. That was a little stank. I apologize. I didn't mean to say just.
Oh, okay.
But I assumed that the nigga that was checking you in also answered the phone and made the appointment in the first place.
I usually make the appointment before you leaving out. The doctor be like, you can see the assistant to make
Right.
your next appointment. Or
That's
you
the same
call.
person.
Nah, he's different.
I'm different.
Yeah, because that person belongs to
That's
that doctor.
yeah.
They're in that fold of that doctor, per se. They're part of that doctor's team. So if you go on the Kaiser app and you try to like make an appointment or something like that, it'll ask you if you want to make a virtual appointment or you just want to do an email. And if you say email or whatever, it says, all right, someone from this doctor's team or this doctor will get back to you within 48 hours.
So wait, who do you schedule with on the way out?
So like, all right, so
That's a different person?
Kaiser
That's somebody
owns the
different.
building, and then it would be like when we were downtown, like Clippers owned the building, but the second floor was that doctor that was ADD's. Third floor was a different doctor that's ADD too. So the person at the front desk technically works for the building,
got
which
it.
is owned by the company, but he don't work. Don't
You're
nobody
not
fuck with him
tied
like
to
that.
the doctor.
Nah, don't nobody fuck with him like that.
So
Yes, they do.
Nah. It's like Kaiser, then the doctors, and then the nurses, and then the security guard, and then the custodian.
This a
and then and then the volunteers that have T-shirts with their name on the sleeve.
Now
and
this is wild.
And then Chris.
I would put you under the nurses. What was under the nurses?
I think the security
it's
guard.
security.
I'll put you under the security guard.
Under the security.
Because sometimes they have
Y'all gonna
weapons.
put me under the
Sometimes
security
they have
guard?
sometimes they have weapons.
They-
That's all.
they're
Sometimes they
keeping
have
the
weapons.
peace.
Yeah. As far as like supervision and like authority, you like if you tell me you get out of here, I'm like, boy, shut the fuck up. But if he come in with a gun, he be like, you get out of here. I'm like, I'm gonna be waiting for you outside though.
So you wouldn't give a damn what I say.
No, I would if I need to be checked in.
I'm just saying you would give more of a damn what the security says. That's
Yeah.
all we're saying.
That's all we're saying.
We're not saying we wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah,
what
we
you
hear
say.
you. We hear you.
But you care about what the security says a little bit more than what you care about what I say.
Well, you
Not-
could get robbed in that building.
Yeah.
So then, if you're robbed, who?
Are you gonna go get it back?
That's what I'm
If
saying.
Somebody takes my medicine, if like because they waiting for me because y'all got your pharmacy on site.
Yes.
If somebody waits when I grab my bag and they run up and take my lisinopril, my blood pressure medicine, I'm like, oh no, they took my medicine. Who's gonna do something?
Now, if I saw that,
Mm-hmm.
I will.
You'll run and go catch them.
Your medicine?
Yes.
Okay, so you're trying to lose weight. You just got your Ozempic, right?
Nope. Oh, I said lisinopril. That's for my blood pressure.
Wait,
see,
so-
you don't see.
But
this
you
is
would
why-
you would call security though, right?
No, I will call security.
Right. So what scenarios?
Because
would
that's their
somebody,
job.
Exactly. So that
Right.
would bypass you.
But
you go
how
straight to
they
them.
cannot be before me? When you went to the Beyonce concert, the person who scanned your ticket, you wouldn't put them above the security in the parking
Let me
lot.
tell you this.
No,
He
I
walked
wouldn't.
past 3 or 4 security before he got to that person.
He did.
It's more of them than
It is more of them because that's the low scale.
Is there an emergency that someone will call you for?
I'm running late. I'm running a little late. I just want to give you a heads up. I'm gonna be.
But are they trying to tell him or are they trying to tell the doctor?
well, yeah. Well, we like, hey, could you pass this along?
I'm first.
Okay, yeah, for
Patrick,
sure.
they
My
have
bad.
to
My fault, my fault.
contact me.
Yeah.
You know how important that is? I have to send this notification to the doctor that Tahir is running late.
No, again, it is important.
And let me not
I
do
thought we were
that.
just doing a hierarchy tier list type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
were.
just change the structure of the list.
I think I
Put me
nailed
up
it.
there.
I think I pretty much nailed it.
Would you accept if I put you above the nurses?
Not above the nurses.
Okay,
Not
so-
above the nurses. I'm
So
right
you
there.
know where you stand.
I know where I stand.
Okay.
We just had Nurses
underneath
Week, and I
the-
ate. I ate. They had stuff for the nurses, and guess what the nurses did? Chris, you want a bagel?
Did they have to say? Did they have to?
That's
like-
how important.
No,
they
I'm saying
think
like
I am.
sinners.
No,
Like,
they
did
didn't
they have to say you can eat this too, or was it just like?
Where you stand, basically asking, were you standing at the door, like, them bagels sure look good, and you had to wait till you got invited
Like were they
in.
like, no, don't worry, you can
I did
have
make
some
my
too.
presence known.
Yeah, okay.
I did see them grabbing bagels, and I
right.
was right there.
Yeah.
If you grabbed one and they didn't say that, would the vibe be weird? I could tell.
It might be a little weird.
Okay.
It might be just a little bit.
Well,
so
you know
the
what?
bagels
Listen,
weren't really okay for sure.
while we're talking about like owning your stuff and recognizing your place in society, and sometimes that can be a little hard. So I want to let you know that this episode is sponsored in part by BetterHelp, and it's very important to know who you are, because you do matter. And with summer coming and spring amongst us, this is the perfect time to like fall back in love with who you are and the things that you do. And if you feel like something is holding you back, then this is a perfect time for you to look into that. One of the reasons why I love BetterHelp is that everything is done online. Your appointments can be done online. You fill out a survey, and then you match with one of their many qualified and licensed therapists, and you can also switch at any time with no additional cost to you, which is also big. If anybody has ever done traditional therapy, you know how expensive it can be. Therapy can be very, very expensive, right? And then if you have to switch therapists, that can also encourage a charge as well. So BetterHelp provides all of that for free. And mental health awareness is growing, but there's still progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say that they have avoided seeking mental health due to fear of judgment. Now, when people hesitate to get help, it doesn't affect just them. It affects their family, their workplaces, their entire communities. Sometimes think they're out of place, right? This Mental Health Awareness Month, let's encourage everyone to take care of their well-being and break the stigma. The world is a better place when you are healthy and when you're happy. BetterHelp has helped over 10 years of experiencing matching people with the right therapist from that diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Easily switch therapists, as I said earlier, anytime at no additional cost. So, we're with BetterHelp. I hope that you guys are with mental health and taking it seriously and making it a priority because we're all better with help. Visit BetterHelp.com/DIYS to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DIYS. Have you ever heard of imposter syndrome?
No.
Okay.
What field would that be? Would that be in the OB department? Would that be in the pediatrics or family urgent care? What would that be?
Just when you need a second, just look that up. Just see if that does anything to your heart.
Say it again. It's called what?
It's called imposter syndrome. I think you might come across some people who might, you know what I'm saying?
That might. Oh, okay. Imposter syndrome. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely look that up.
Yeah. We do this thing where we freestyle.
Giddy.
And we just, you know what I'm saying, like, we basically just try to rhyme damn internet you scared or something. So, like, you know, on one of your bars, like, got a thick chick named Mary, damn internet you scary, hopped in my car with Larry, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be
I
good.
used to rap.
Huh?
You know I used to rap. I was on Power 106. I did, it was freestyle on Monday, and if you win, you all the way during the week, you get in the studio on Friday. Yeah, I used to do that too.
Did you get in the studio?
Got in the studio.
That sounds like 106 apart.
Power 106, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
was
sounds
on the
like
radio.
106 apart.
Well, same thing.
Same thing.
But I was like big, bro,
Yeah,
like for a
it
minute
was big.
out here in LA. Yeah,
Okay.
on the rap. And I'm not even a rapper for real, but
Wow.
people was like, bro, you need to rap. So that's
Right.
what I did. So that's
Did
crazy
you
that
did
y'all
you go
do
to the
this.
studio and
I went
rap?
in the studio.
Did you make
I
some?
lost. I battled this guy named Southpaw. I think that's what his
In the
name
studio
is.
or
Yeah, in the
before?
studio.
You named it.
So you call in on a Monday. I was just messing around, call in on Monday, and two callers are battling each other on the radio, on the phone. You win, you call in Tuesday. You battle the next one. You win, and you get, if you can make it all the way till Thursday and win, you go in the studio and battle Friday. And that's what I did. I
Why
won.
do you battle somebody in the studio?
They wanted you live on air.
Okay.
Oh, in the radio studio.
At the radio station. Yes, that was the
okay.
Like, so I won every day of the week, and then I went to the studio.
And lost.
Yeah, I lost. But
Do you remember any bars that they said about you?
I don't remember what he said. I just remember what got me in there.
What got you
I
in there?
said, you couldn't wrap my gifts if it was Christmas. Man, this is some years ago.
Okay.
You couldn't wrap my gifts if it was Christmas.
This is some
Everybody
years
called in and was like, yo, who was that? Yeah, and I'm not even a rapper for real.
Yeah.
But, I wrote a few songs that would have been bangers, but I ain't even put them out because comedy is my love.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make the beat. Pat gonna kick it off and then gonna pass it to you, and then you get to like reignite that passion for the bars, for hip hop. You do it for LA.
Do it for LA.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Boom bap, boom bap. Hey, boom bap. What up, Scary Squad? We in the studio today. We about to do it like this, I come in first, never second. Chris Sneed, when you see him, better check in. Now the shit is getting hairy. Welcome to another damn episode of Damn Internet You Scary. Hey, I got a girl named Mary. She kinda look like Halle Berry. I'ma pass it to my left. Come through with the Chris Sneed. What you got? Check less.
I'm about to check her in. She got a boyfriend named Larry. Damn, that was scary.
Yep.
What's wrong with her? What's in between your legs?
Okay.
Damn, that look too hairy.
Too hairy.
OBGYN, that's me.
Okay.
Receptionist, yeah, they call him Chris Sneed.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit the beat. Here we go again. I'm about to stand to my feet.
Hey.
Hold on. Let me take a sip of tea.
Yup.
Because the damn internet is scary.
That's
what I do.
Okay.
And that's off the top of the dome.
That's
bro.
off the top of the dome.
That's off the top of the
I
dome.
see why they
bro.
invited you to the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. To put
Y'all
the
thought I
chairs
was
back under the
playing.
desk.
So if you won that battle, that could have opened up a new timeline. You could have not even done stand-up comedy.
I wouldn't have had to.
You could have been on tour with Kendrick.
You could have been the game before the game was the game.
You mean the rapper the game?
Yeah.
The rapper of the game.
Yeah, he could have been.
I would have. Yeah. I
It was
could
around that time.
I
would
could have.
imagine, yeah.
I
You
could
heard he
have.
just lost his house?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
It's crazy. He
Yeah,
just
he
lost
lost
his
his
house from a
He got sued or something. He had to pay somebody.
Yeah, it was like an assault case or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, like he lost his whole house.
The whole house.
That's insane.
That's the first.
I don't know the details, so I don't.
I never seen nobody.
But
lose
that's
their
pretty
house.
crazy. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
That's I mean, crazy things have happened, but that is pretty crazy.
So
though.
you wouldn't have been in those shoes, but
No, I
you could have
wouldn't
been
have
on
lost
that
it.
trajectory.
Yeah. I wouldn't have lost anything.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have lost anything. I remember I did a check-in, a rap. I checked somebody in, wrapped it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was that?
Great.
What do you mean? Like into the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh,
the check-in. Rap. Next. And I did
you-
my whole.
you got it?
Don't remember. It's
You
right
don't?
here. I got it in my
Okay.
phone though.
Do you remember what rapper?
Oh, it was next. You checking in that pussy? Photo ID. You need a pap on that pussy. I can see it. Hold on, I forgot. Hold on.
You know what? I think
Wait,
while
it
you
was-
look that up, we gonna
it
go
was-
into
it
the
was-
first topic
yeah, I
real
don't-
quick. But no, I'm gonna
Wait,
let you
what?
redeem that one. Seems like something you might get fired for, but I'm gonna let you.
That was a while ago.
Okay, so we
Before I got
Let's
hired.
talk about some parrots.
Yeah.
so a parrot ordered orders. What was it? Let me scroll back up real quick. Parrot orders on Alexa. This is a stray bird, Rocco, an African gray parrot, was taken into care by a charity in the UK, but Rocco had a penchant for using bad language. So a staff member volunteered to take him in. In April, they discovered that Rocco had been ordering from Alexa. It turns out that Rocco had ordered strawberries and broccoli worth about $3.
Don't even go together.
Nothing was delivered because she canceled the items. Rocco has asked Alexa for treats like watermelon, raisins, ice cream, and that sometimes Chinuski
that the person?
That's
returned home.
Chanuski, man.
Wishnewski.
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 Returned home to find Rocco playing romantic music.
First of all, what a
Damn.
disaster of a name. Second of all, what the fuck are parrots? Like, you have a bird that speaks English? Never mind the ordering stuff. Like, you just go home and hear conversation. That's so crazy.
Wait, the bird name is Wishnewski?
No, that's
the bird
Rocco.
name is Rocco.
Oh, the bird name
The
is
person-
Rocco.
the person
Bird
that took the last person.
is just going, Alexa, order some fucking broccoli.
Alexa, broccoli. Broccoli.
Wow.
Strawberries.
You hear about the cars that can do this too? Like when like
Oh,
the-
yeah, when that part needs to be serviced, they can go
Yeah.
ahead and log in. Oh, not log in, but just tap into their, I guess, that system and
order
request
new
that
tires.
order.
Yeah.
On the car, in the car, on the
Yeah.
car.
You have to turn
Yes.
the prompt off or something like that, they said.
Shit is ordering without you now.
Yeah. They don't need you.
They know what they need.
You think we need you to tell you that we need our brakes fixed? You crazy, boy. I hope you got it in your account.
You got it right.
Hope you got it in
You
your
walk
account.
into your garage, there's a whole nigga in there working on the car. Be like, who are you?
The car called me.
Car.
Yeah,
The who called you? Your car. Your
Here's your
car
invoice.
called me.
That's crazy.
It also let me in the house.
Yeah.
Here's your
Okay,
invoice.
how'd you get that sandwich? Oh, I made the sandwich.
That wasn't your
The
car.
car unlocked the door, though.
That's wild. The car locked the door.
The car unlocked the door. I made the sandwich. Don't be crazy. The car can't make a sandwich.
Do you guys think you could live with a parrot?
I had one as a kid.
Did it talk?
No, mine didn't talk.
What the fuck is
got-
the point?
you got
You had a
teach-
parakeet then, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a parakeet. That's different. You're right.
just didn't have a parrot.
It was a parakeet.
But that's a
Do y'all
good
see how I'm
question. Do
saying
all
Chris just
parrots
be lying?
like? Do all parrots talk? I feel like some of them just make bird noises, right?
you have to teach them.
You do have to teach
You have to
them.
teach a parrot how to talk. Just like a baby kid. You got to teach a kid how to talk. You got to speak.
Why does it talk? Do all parrots?
You're speaking. You have to speak English. Like whatever language
You have
you
to speak
speak.
English?
Whatever you speak.
Yeah.
You can speak whatever to the parrot, but you got to teach it. You gotta
Okay,
teach it.
interesting. So I've never heard this until this story. The African gray parrot is actually the only one that can develop a more abstract understanding of language. A lot of parrots just learn to say words without understanding their
Yeah.
meaning because they mimic speech.
Yeah.
But this specific bird can develop a understanding of language, which is kind of freaky.
I guess by listening to the population of people.
No, probably just by like if you if you're constantly calling something by name, he probably like sight words, like association, like associating this fruit or this vegetable with the word that you can go. You want a treat? You want a snack? He'd be, oh yeah, snack. Order snacks.
Oh, you're pretty smart. That makes sense.
Also, crows and ravens can do this.
Yeah, crows for sure.
You knew
A
that?
crow can
Yeah.
speak.
I never. You've heard this?
I've heard that the crow, like it's one.
What the fuck?
First of all, crows are very, very smart.
A crow, the black
Yes,
birds that be
crows,
just
They can hold
flying around.
grudges. Yeah.
Crows have amazing problem solving skills. Like I read one thing where a crow was grabbing nuts and then putting them on the ground so cars would run over them so he can get the inside of the nuts without having to crack them himself.
Oh damn.
They also hold grudges, like you said. I have a friend who walks past the same light post every day on her walk, and this crow always hits her on the head every fucking day.
As soon as he started, I was like, "This
The
is
crow
going,
hit her on the head every time
hit-
she
let's
walks.
going into some bullshit."
Look, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you. This is my homegirl Lisa. Right. Boom.
Crow.
That's not even a grudge. That's just a problem. She just doesn't like her. She didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, where's this motherfucker at? She literally just had it on her thing.
See, and I be lying.
I'm telling the truth though.
I have to see this.
Masterclass.
A crow hit her every time she walks past.
I didn't know crows and ravens could do parrots.
Nah, me neither.
I've never heard one talk.
You've
But I
never
mean-
heard a crow, and we see crows all the time.
But people don't be having crow pets, you know. I think that's why. That's kind of weird. That's like having a pigeon as a pet.
Because you don't see those just flying around. Even the
Parrots?
green ones.
No, actually, there's like different parts of LA where there's like wild tropical parrots. Did you know
Now
that?
I've seen them. They
That's
got them in
so
Long
crazy.
Beach. I've seen them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
They got some in Pasadena too. It's a lot of parrots. Like
The green one. They green.
Yeah, they got
that might be the
released or
same one.
something.
Yeah, there was somebody who had an exotic pet
That
like,
burned down or
pets,
something?
and they like released. I think that his house burned down.
Hey, mama, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I'm on set at my podcast, and we were talking about parrots and crows and how crows are so smart and how they also hold grudges. And you just posted that video. What was going on in your video?
Oh my God, I don't know. Was it a crow? I didn't know what it was.
It was a crow. And what happens with that crow?
So when I walked my dog, the crow keeps head bombing me, and he like hits me in the back of the head with his feet or his wings.
How many times has this happened?
How many times does that happen, Lisa?
Like 15 times.
They thought I was
Crazy
lying.
every time.
They thought I was lying. I was
A
just like, I
bird
promise you. It's a
ran
crow.
into you?
No,
It's a crow.
I finally had to get video of it because I sit there and watch if he gets other people and he doesn't. It's just something about me. I don't know.
What'd she do?
So I just put bread on my head the other day and just fed him. And I thought, well, I'll give him a peace offering and maybe he'll stop. But he took the bread and then he did it again right after that. So I don't know.
I put bread on my head?
She tried to do it as a peace offering. It was like an olive branch. He was like, he took the bread, dropped it off at the crib, came back, was like,
I
shut
have
up.
it all on video. I can
Yeah,
send you the video.
send me the video. Send
Whoa,
me the
wait,
video. I'm
real
gonna put
quick
it-
though, what happens? It flies into you and headbutts you?
It's always on the light post. And as soon as she walks by,
And
when he
it's
catches
always
her.
from the back, so I don't see it coming. So I started filming with my camera facing me so I could see it coming at me because he would get me. He would surprise bomb me.
Did you catch it on
Every
camera?
time I'm in that area, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes,
you
yes.
can
Send
see,
it
Ask
to
her
me,
one
and I'm
question.
gonna
Can you ask her
show
one
that to
thing?
her. What you
How
do?
did this altercation start?
Just walking my dog, and I walk the same area every day, so.
He
it
walked the
gets
dog
me
like, give me the
almost
dog.
Every time.
That's what it is.
It doesn't go for my dog though. I don't know why.
Because you there. If your dog was walking itself, it's like, yeah, that's me right there, baby. But okay, yeah, if you could send me that would be great, Lisa. I appreciate it, so I can show that. Because I saw it on your stories last week, and I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this.
Crazy, I know.
Oh.
Craziness.
Yeah. All right, thank you, baby.
Might be good luck.
Maybe.
Bye.
You were
So
telling
that
the truth.
is
That's
a-
crazy.
That's
You
like
got
a
the-
new
is the
fear
videos
of
on
mine.
there?
Nah, she hasn't sent it because it was on her story, so it's
Oh,
gone
it
now.
was a
But she's gonna
story.
send me the It's gone now because this was last
That
week.
feels like a
Crow.
hard post. She should have probably
Yeah,
put that on her
that should have
page.
been. Yeah, that's viral.
I didn't know
That's
that was a
huge.
problem people
She
were
like
having.
she posted the video. She said, "This crow attacks me every time I walk this way." And then she was holding the phone, and the crow came in, right? And so she was like, "I'm gonna try a peace offering." And she posted another video with the bread on her head, right? And she walked the same way. The crow grabbed the bread, circled back, hit her head again. And
Is she
then, like,
not a content creator? This doesn't sound like something that you would just put on your
Right.
story. This sounds like
She's
This
not.
sounds like something that would be on the news.
She's a businesswoman. Like she's the furthest thing for that, but she likes to kick it, but like she ain't like that.
That's
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
the same crow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane.
What else we got? This one sounds pretty good. Let's go to. Oh yeah, I like this one. The Cartel Graveyard. This one is wild. Okay, so Culiacan, Mexico is home to an unofficial graveyard of the Sinaloa cartel. I apologize if I said that wrong, Mr. Cartel members.
Sinaloa.
Yeah, but these are just not monasteries, but
That's
these are
the graveyard?
yeah. Those are those.
Shit.
Some
Those
of
are
them are
nice.
worth $500,000. Look at that.
What?
That mausoleum looks like a damn house, bro.
I thought this was a neighborhood.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
That's nice.
And so now goes the thing where they're trying to outdo each
That
other,
has a
even in
balcony?
death.
What?
Yes.
How your graveyard have a balcony?
So are
It has a steeple too.
the bodies are inside the house?
Yes. Yes.
Ain't
It's not
that,
a house.
I mean-
It's a mausoleum, but they make it
But
look
they
like
make
mini
it a-
mansions.
What's the thing in India? The wonder of the world? Taj Mahal.
Taj
That's
Mahal.
a grave, right? Isn't that where somebody's
I
buried?
thought that was a palace.
I think it was like built for somebody's wife, but I don't know.
Oh, you don't know if they're buried there?
Okay, I got the video. Y'all want to see?
I have to be
Of
there.
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. What?
Look, so this is the first one. Right. Here's another one. Different day.
Eating the bread?
Maybe this is after she gave her the bread. Let me see. Okay, here's the one with the bread. Boom, she got the bread on her head.
I mean, if
She's
you put
got
bread
the
on your
stick.
head, it's going to keep doing what it's doing.
Right. Well, but he took the bread.
Wow, he really waits for him. Oh, wow.
Dang. What?
This is a different one. Same bird. Oh, she gonna try to wear a ponytail? You think I don't know a ponytail? You? Huh, Lisa? You think I don't recognize you in a ponytail?
That's scary.
The fact that it waits for her to, it's not like, oh, there she is, and immediate.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
He's a serial killer. He's a
He waits
stalker.
for her to go down the street, and then it's like, I walk by a lot of birds.
Yeah.
I never think about that. It's kind of scary.
But it started off with a dog? Is that?
She said she
That's just
started
what
off
she was
like she was
doing.
walking her dog.
I wonder if she.
I would be like, damn, do I have bad energy?
Yeah.
Because what
Yeah.
what did I do to make if it just attacked me once, like, okay, maybe I thought I was food or whatever, but
Right.
every single day is like, this has to come from something. Unless, and she said she watches other people and it doesn't attack them, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just a violent bird.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something.
I don't know her.
She need to read the Bible. Because something, that's not right.
I've never met her, but I don't know. Something may,
Bad energy.
something she's doing is crazy.
Bro.
That
It's
bird is
so
feeling
wild, bro. That bird has a vendetta out against
That is
us.
wild.
That bird is doing
I would
that
be
for
scared to
some
walk
reason.
down there. That's scary, bro.
Hey, well, listen, man. If you're scared to walk and get your fitness on because you got birds that are going crazy in your neighborhood, I completely understand. Then sometimes you got to pivot and you got to do something different, like changing your diet. And if it comes to changing your diet, I want to encourage you to check out Factor. Okay, Factor is, man, I can't say it enough. First of all, the meals are always fresh. They're refrigerated and never frozen. You're not dealing with anything where you got to unthaw it and all of that type of stuff. We done with that. Secondly, seasoned. That's coming from somebody with freckles. That's coming from somebody that look like they got seasoning on their face. Okay, I'm not eating no food that ain't seasoning. Factor got those meals on deck with roughly 45 menu options to pick gourmet meals that fit your goals from every week. You can choose from the Calorie Smart. You can choose Protein Plus. You can choose Keto like I do and more. Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfast on the go, lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. It's easy to savor more this spring with Factor meals because they pack in the flavor with none of the fuss. So, I'm telling y'all, man, You put this bad boy in the microwave. 2-minute meals they got ready for you. You ain't got to waste no time on it. They even got the snacks for you. And they got juices. They got the fresh pressed juices, and they are delicious. You know, if it comes to food, I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to be all real with it, and Factor is the way to go. So get started at factormeals.com/DIYS50 off and use the code DIYS50 off. That's DIYS50OFF to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That code is DIYS50 off at factormeals.com/DIYS50 off for 50% off plus free shipping.
Sounds amazing.
Hey man, listen, it is delish. You understand me?
Amazing.
Let me send these videos to Hippie so she can see. It's real.
This Cartel graveyard. That's
Having I've never seen a balcony on a grave. Who's that for?
Hey,
Who's
man.
that for?
Did you say goals?
Ghosts? You want your ghost to just have a good view of the rest of the
I thought he said
graveyard?
goals. I thought it was like death goals.
you said
It's not
ghosts.
life goals.
no, them not like. I would love. That's where I want to be.
Right.
Those are
Oh
nice.
snap! They got air conditioning too. And
Shut
some have
up.
satellite
And
TV.
satellite TV.
Some of the graves are worth more than 11 million pesos, was the 500,000. But yo, air conditioning makes
conditioning
sense
is
if you got
insane.
family
Yeah.
coming to check on you and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Mexico's a tropical. I mean, that part could be super tropical. So it
Nigga,
could
a
get some-
TV?
A TV. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they got security guards.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a house one way or another.
They have to
Playing
protect
Narcos
themselves.
24/7?
Yeah.
Those
Graves also have security cameras, air conditioner. Yeah, so maybe they do have. I mean, bro, that's some money in that. So
I mean, they
imagine
got-
somebody from
It's a whole
a
city though.
different squad comes and wants to deface your grave.
They have bulletproof
Yeah.
glass, so I'm assuming that, yeah.
Yeah, the bulletproof glass part is crazy. So
That's
maybe
good.
it is for.
Because
It's like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
What you mean?
But you see how like they have a security guard there, not like a check-in person.
That was so unprovoked. That was so
So
unprovoked. I mean, that makes sense in that context. Why would you need to
I
check
mean,
in?
I mean,
you
it
know?
might be somebody at the front to check you in, like, oh, what grave site are you going to?
But you don't have graveyard appointments, you know?
Yeah, but like if you're, I mean, obviously
See?
we talking about 500,000 or more on these graves. Somebody should be there to be like, okay, this person was on the premises at this time, right?
The security could probably do that, right?
So there's no need for him. Wow,
But-
Pat, that was uncalled for. That was just rude. That was just, I tried to
that's
put him. I
ridiculous.
tried to put him in there, Chris. Listen. I'm gonna be at the
What
spectacle.
I meant was
ridiculous.
at the graveyard,
Yep.
Oh.
security.
Whoa.
It's like saying why aren't there nurses at a graveyard?
Yikes.
They're not necessary there.
See,
Exactly.
I like that. Patrick.
It's a graveyard. All you need is security. It's like a parking lot.
Thank you.
All
Thank
you need is
These-
security.
Did you hear that?
But
I didn't.
a parking lot doesn't need a nurse,
Why are you touching?
so nobody needs to check in.
Say it again.
I
It's
think
like
that
what?
in this context, there's no need for a check-in.
You hear that?
Right.
Security is all that's necessary
Gotcha.
because nothing is happening there.
They're
Right.
dead.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
work with
Exactly.
alive people that are alive.
Sure.
In
Sure they are.
on their way there.
Which
Yeah.
is why you have to check in.
Exactly.
There's no need to check in. Honestly, most graveyards don't even have security. That's even added.
Yeah.
Cause I be,
So before we get a receptionist, security is needed before that.
for things.
I'm just
That
I'm
only
trying to
need
get
security.
an understanding of your what you guys are saying. That's all I was trying to get it clear. Don't have him repeat it. No, I want you to say it now.
Okay.
Okay?
Help me, Patrick.
No.
I did. I thought I did. Some things
said-
only need security.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever read a somebody that thought you were Jason Weaver and you leaned into it? You kind of look like Jason Weaver, like when he was on Drumline before he had to cut his hair,
Somebody did say that.
shit.
right?
Somebody said you had to pull it
Look,
up.
look,
oh
look,
no!
look,
Whoa,
look.
that's go back to that's not that Jason Weaver. Go back.
I mean, these are enough. These are enough. These,
Go back.
No. I think that's fine. Let's live in this realm right here because this
No.
is the older Jason Weaver.
That's I don't look like the older Jason Weaver.
I can see a white person saying that, but I don't think. I think it would put us back to
Keep
say
going.
y'all
There,
look alike.
yep, that one down there. That
Why are you
Jason
trying to
Weaver.
pick the Jason Weaver
I can pick
photo
my
that
Jason
you look
Weaver.
like?
I can pick my weaver.
So are you saying you do? Or
That's
you
what
don't?
they
That's
like
Marsha
that
Lane.
one, Lion King. They
No,
said,
you
well,
don't look
Lion
like that
King.
one. That one right there in the hoodie, the burgundy hoodie, right? That's.
Oh, is that who did Simba's
see
voice?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Oh, is he the singer
He
that did it
yeah.
or the voice actor?
He's both.
Yeah.
He can sing too.
That was Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the
You right, Jonathan Taylor. Yep,
Was the what?
He's sang it.
voice.
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
for
no.
sure. Because I knew that the singer was separate.
Wait, so who's well?
It's when he gets older.
I can't
Oh,
wait
that's,
to be king.
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
No, let's see. What is that? Oh, it's not Jason Williams. He's a singer.
Yeah, he's the
Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the voice actor.
voice, right.
He was
He
a
was
singer.
a singer.
Yeah, and
It
they
says
tried
that-
to give him like I think $100,000.
And his
for it.
mama
And
said
his mama
no.
like, nope,
$2 million.
no, she didn't say that. She said no, give us royalties.
No,
He
that's what it
turned
says.
down.
He turned down $2 million
Oh, ooh,
and got
2 million.
royalties.
Yes.
Nigga, Lion King
Paid
royalties?
forever.
What you think that is? Is it you think it's monthly or yearly?
It might be quarterly.
What was that like? VHS sales? Like what
No,
was it
no,
before
that was
streaming?
That was wait, was it?
Like what royalties? Because he's not making it like if you buy a Simba shirt, he's not gonna make royalties off of that.
I think it's when they
It
play
has to
or
be
something.
whatever his voice is attached to.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
DVD sales and stuff,
DVD,
right?
VHS sales.
What if it was less than $2 million?
I mean, nah, no way possible.
What if
Streaming
it was
now
on-
too. So anytime somebody streams it now,
That's
he
what I'm
has-
saying. It
yeah.
makes sense for streaming, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering what that meant in the
Possible
90s.
toy too, because I'm sure that was a toy that said, "And I just can't wait to be king."
Like
That's his
voices,
voice.
like
That-
toys that had his voice on it.
The song
If
playing.
he sang it, he performed it.
I feel like if you were manufacturing a Simba toy, you would just get somebody on a day rate for that. You don't need the nigga that was in the movie.
Hey man, listen. I don't know.
You think
but
the
I'm-
Lion King is being streamed today still?
Yes,
Hell
on
yeah.
Disney. Hell yes.
Especially after the live action one came out.
Oh,
Absolutely. But
There was a
let me tell you
live action
something.
one. Mufasa came out.
They toured Lion King for what? Almost 20 years?
Oh, that's right, and it was on Broadway.
It was on Broadway.
so you thought they used the song? I just can't wait to be
They
king.
used a song.
I mean,
they
not
just
the
didn't have him
Broadway.
there, but yeah, they used a song.
In the Broadway version,
Yeah.
another nigga sang it.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't him on there. Not on the
Oh,
Broadway
damn.
version, but he got paid.
But he paid for life.
I'm wondering what a Disney voice acting royalties come from.
He said,
it has to be
Live
from.
My Jeff like said he still gets good royalty checks to this day. He said he wasn't on one of my shows. He was on
Jason
Zooming
Weaver?
with the Homers. Yeah, he came on Zooming with
For
the
real?
Homers. Yeah, that's
Nice.
Did you think he looked like me then?
I don't think he thinks
doesn't
you look
look-
like him now.
Yeah, I don't look like him. Tahir. Yeah,
I just think it was funny.
I was just curious.
yeah. We didn't agree.
You kind of agreed.
I went back to when he was on the Jackson 5.
I hear what you said, but you agreed too. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
but that was Jackson 5.
You don't look like him there though.
Lion King is one of the most popular Disney movies. I mean, the DVD sales must have gone crazy.
Oh, they went dumb. They went dumb.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
see
back
what
then.
let's see what it was before we get
Lion
up out here.
King animation, not even DVD sales.
DVD.
It was VHS.
Disney.
Lion King came
Grossed
back.
over 986 million worldwide.
Wow.
Highest grossing traditionally animated film ever. Best-selling film on home video. Sold over 55 million copies worldwide. The movie's success also extended to the Broadway production. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're getting royalties on 55 million copies worldwide, and your lead voice actor.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You think that's more than $2 million?
I think so. I think so. And it 94. That's 30 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Wow.
that's crazy.
Keep it a buck.
That is
He out here.
crazy.
He out here. Jason Weaver, I've never seen him look upset.
No, for real. If you did one job that pays for the rest of your life,
For the
that means everything else that you do is just additional income.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
I hope to land there.
And also what's dope as hell is Chris Sneed has a comedy special coming up We're going to hit on this
Urgent
one more
care.
time before we get up out of here, man, because I want my boy. Actually, your VIP sold out same day, right?
VIP sold out same day.
Same
Hell yeah.
day.
Same day.
So if you're in
Let's
the LA
go.
area, listen up real quick because Chris Sneed going to hit you with this info real quick so you can make sure you have your face in place.
Yes. So what we doing? We doing June 26, 7 p.m.
26.
at the Regent Theater.
Let's go.
June 26, 7 p.m. at the Regent Theater. My live stand-up comedy special titled "I Need Urgent Care."
Huh?
Yes. Here goes the shirt.
That's lit.
Here it is. OB
Yeah.
department, delivering babies,
That's
vasectomies, doing everything.
I love that you're doing the whole comedy routine from behind the desk. Like you're checking the audience in.
That would be kind of hard.
That is kind of hard.
That would be kind of hard.
Make your appointment June 26th.
Oh, make your
7
appointment.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yes. That Chris,
Yes.
you better make that your new promo up until. Schedule your appointment.
Make your
June
appointment.
26th, 7 p.m. Regent Theater. Yes, have different people come in and you tell them what your appointment is for. Your appointment
Have,
is
There it is.
Have the people wear scrubs who are taking tickets.
Bro, you theme
Know
this
what I'm
bad
saying?
boy out. Nah, for real. Theme this
That
bad
is-
boy out.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Make
you
your
could,
appointment.
You could
Make
do
your
that for the rest of
appointments.
your career, low key.
Yeah.
That's
Straight
hard.
up.
I've never seen that shit.
Me neither. That is hard.
Yeah, man.
How many people watch some? Oh, I'm copywriting this today.
Hey, man, you
Hey, it's
should.
yours.
You should,
This is
man.
mine.
This is for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Imagine
can give
Dave
people
Chappelle.
How my name
Does
is.
a special.
How my name is.
I'd love
tagged
urgent
when
care.
when they sign in, so everybody can sign their name, so they feel like they know each other. Because you go to conferences and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, there it is.
That's
Your name tag.
really dope.
Yeah, man. Take all of this. This is all for you, man. Because you're my friend for over 15 years.
Call the appointment center, which is Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Make your appointment.
Make your appointment on Ticketmaster for June 26, 7 p.m.
There it is.
I Need Urgent Care live comedy special.
Hello. Come on.
And if you're making your appointment, make sure you type in promo code HEALTHCARE.
Ooh, let's go.
HEALTHCARE. You get a discount on tickets.
You should have made it Kaiser and then told them about it so they could
That's
sponsor it.
fire. Hippie just said, put wristbands on them. You know the hospital wristbands?
Oh,
that's
it is
fucking
the
crazy.
I Need
That's what I was
Urgent
trying to
Care
tell you.
wristband.
Nigga, that's crazy.
That'd be fire for your VIP. Or for the if you do a meet and greet experience aside from the VIP. So the VIPs automatically get the meet and greet.
Y'all get
if
the
you
I
did
Need
it,
Urgent Care.
Uh-huh.
Y'all get the I Need Urgent Care.
Okay.
Okay.
Got,
Key
the little,
change,
got the
yeah.
keychain
That's
going.
fire. That's
You get
fire.
these,
Uh-huh.
I Need Urgent Care. And then you get the wristbands.
The wristbands should be just for the VIP people who
That's
already
fire.
paid for it. And so they see, because they got the wristbands already.
Right.
The color wristbands. You just figure out how to make that like their
Custom.
wristbands like it's in the hospital.
Because people be low key keeping the hospital ones, and it's
Yeah.
like that wasn't even a good experience.
That could be part of your merch.
So-
That could be part of your merch. Selling that right there.
We're going to have hospital wristbands June 26, 7 p.m.
There it is.
at the Regent Theater. Hospital wristbands.
Bro.
Yup.
Chris,
That's fire.
That's hippie, man. She came up with that one. Shout
That
out
was
to
hip.
hippie.
Shout out to Hippie.
And shout out to
That's
y'all
fire.
at home, man, for watching. We got a lot of stuff going on. I think this is the episode for today. So if you're in LA, hit my stories. We got a cool event going on tomorrow. If not there, you'll see the next one. Also, I'm going to be in New York July 3rd, 2nd and 3rd. Actually, I'm going to be there for like a week. In July, end of June, I'm going to do Nate Jackson's Super Funny Club in
Shout out
Tacoma. Third weekend of June. I think that's the 20th through the 22nd. And going back to London in September. So London man. Yeah, get the teams ready, right?
Nice.
Yeah, we'll be back out in London. Yeah.
Next week I'm gonna be in Vancouver,
Gang.
and then 2 weeks from there I'm gonna be in Austin. No shows. I'm just gonna be there.
Pull up on them like bridges if you're there, man. Thank y'all so much for
traveling.
watching. As always, I'm Tahir more.
Patrick Cloud.
Chris Sneed.
We'll see. Don't do that.
That's for y'all?
We already, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was for the reception.
No,
Okay,
we
that's-
already gave you a fucking shut up, man.
I'm sorry. I thought
Fix that in post, man.
my first time.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week in another episode of Damn It, That You Scary. Peace, guys.